Alright guys, this is a new unit. It's called the reactions unit, and the first thing that we're going to learn about is called the conservation of mass. You probably learned about the conservation of energy, and it's the exact same idea. The blanks are a little bit small, so hopefully you can fill in these words. So the law of conservation of mass is when matter, so matter that are made up of elements, cannot be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. So basically, whatever you start with has to be exactly what you end with. So the sum of all your reactants has to equal the sum of all your products. Okay, so basically whatever you start with has to be whatever you end with. Okay, so for example, here we have chlorine and aluminum fluoride making aluminum chloride and fluorine gas. So here I sort of color-coded it so we can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. So here's question A. 10 grams of chlorine react with 5 grams of aluminum fluoride, producing 12 grams of aluminum chloride. How many grams of fluorine are also formed as a product? Okay, so we got to remember that what you start with, your reactants must equal your products. So always think of that arrow like an equal sign. So if we were to label all our numbers, 10 grams of chlorine, okay, is what we're starting out with. So 10 grams, okay. Then we have, let's see, 5 grams of aluminum fluoride. So I'm going to have 5 grams on this side. Okay, so these two are on the left-hand side of the arrow. And now what else do we have here? We have 12 grams of aluminum chloride. So I'm going to write 12 grams right here. Now, I'm left with fluorine that I don't know about. It's my little question mark here. So if they have to be equal on both sides, then let's quickly do the math. 10 plus 5 is 15, right? Equals 12 plus something. So the question is, what does our something have to equal? What is our grams of fluorine equal to so that they are equal on both sides? So fluorine has to be equal to 3 grams for the math to work out. So our answer is 3 grams. Okay? So let's try that one more time. All right, it says 25 grams of chlorine. So that's my little orange here. So 25 grams react with aluminum fluoride. So here it doesn't give us an amount of aluminum fluoride. Plus something, okay, we don't know what this number is. It's going to produce, so equal 35 grams of aluminum chloride. So we have 35 here. And 7 grams of fluorine. So we have 7 grams plus 7. Okay, so now let's do the math. 25 plus something, we don't know what, is equal to 42 grams. So the question is, what is that something? We're missing aluminum fluoride here. It's my green color. So what am I missing here? My AlF3, aluminum fluoride, has to be equal to, so do the math, 17 grams. Perfect. Let me do one more example. If 6 grams of chlorine react with 8 grams of aluminum fluoride, what is the total mass of products produced? Okay, so we have information about chlorine. We have information about aluminum fluoride, and it wants to know the entire product side. So here we have 6 plus 8 equals our products. So products must then equal to what? 14 grams. All right, hopefully that made sense to you. You're just sort of matching what goes in the equation, and you think of the arrow like an equal sign. So on this practice here, always think of your arrow as an equal sign, right? So here is another one, this arrow like an equal sign. All right, I would pause here and see if you can do the rest of these 5 problems on your own, and then press play when you're ready to check your answers. All right, so hopefully you got the same answers that I did. So for letter A, 45, B, 40, C, 52, and for number 2, it was 2 grams, and then 3 grams was released. So check your answers, and if you have any questions, ask the teacher.